Mariana Branch is with us this morning.
Hello.
Of course, the executive director of the Kingsville Public Library. You got a big weekend coming up.
Yes, so we have a big weekend coming up.
So you've been pretty busy, ain't
Very busy. Yeah, very busy. In preparation, always.
you?
Yeah.
Sure. No, that's just Saturday.
Yes. Library lawn sale, 41st year.
Hard to
So,
believe.
over
I covered
40
the first
years.
one
Did you really?
many years
Oh,
ago.
see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard to believe it's been 41 years.
I
but
know.
you draw hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people for this.
Thousands.
Thousands? Okay.
Honestly, thousands.
Is it really?
Yeah, I would say, minimum 2,500, and we can get up into, if it's a beautiful day, you get
Yeah.
4,000.
Well, you're supposed to have a beautiful day.
Yeah, I'm crossing my fingers, knocking on a little wood, we'll be okay.
What are you going to feature? What are you going to feature this year?
There's just so much that's going on. I'm not even sure where to start. So let's start with the early morning, right? So
Okay.
we'll start with our race.
Yes.
So this is the third year we're having our Spring for Sidewalks race, and Dr. Tyler Infield, who unfortunately is busy with patients this morning, can't be here. But we put together this fundraiser for the community so we could replace and repair the sidewalks in town. Wanting to have a healthy community and also wanting to have a safe way for the kids to travel to and from school.
They are needed.
They are needed, yes. Especially there on 193 between the post office.
Are you
and
getting
the
close
school.
to the goal?
Well, what's going to happen is Kingsville Township has been working closely with us, and they are going to help us get the section replaced between the post office and the school this year.
Okay.
And we have raised just over $6,000, and they're going to be helping us with that.
Good.
We did write a grant. We're still waiting to hear back. I mean, that's a whole game changer if we can get grant funds to come through ODOT. But if somebody wants to be in the race or walk, you don't have to run the whole thing. So it's either 5K or 1 mile. They can stop at Dr. Infield's office in the morning at 7:15 to register. The race starts at 8. And people who run the race, you get a t-shirt, there's a ribbon, there's medals for the top 3 in each age bracket. You get a free entry into lawn sale. And you also get a free massage. We have Aloha Hands coming again this year, and they do, per minute massages. So each racer gets a little massage too.
What is the route, Mariana, that they go? It starts at Infield's office?
Yeah, it starts at Infield's office, goes up towards Priest Street and back, and then it crosses over 193, goes along the park there on Academy, East Main. They go through Sheldon. They also run on Mill Street, which there is a hill on Mill Street. So it's a nice course. It's not completely flat, which it makes it a little bit more challenging. But it's a real nice race. Not a lot of traffic in that area. We also have, we're going to have a sheriff there at the corner of 193 and Priest Street, and other people kind of controlling traffic, so it's safe.
So the lawn sale starts right after?
It does. It starts right after that. It starts at 9 a.m.
Okay.
There is a shuttle again this year from Kingsville Elementary School. So that worked out really well last year. Allowed for people to have you don't have to think about where you have to park. You don't have to just keep circling around town unless you like doing that.
I don't.
Just go down there, grab the shuttle. It'll drop you off at the corner of the park, and it makes it a lot easier.
Right.
Especially for people who are shopping and then they have all these bags.
Right. I noticed last year the shuttle, and we were going to use it, but somehow I think we lucked out and found the place.
See? Yeah.
So. But I have had the experience of going around in circles trying to find places because it draws a lot of people.
It's no one wants to miss it. There's always 100 vendors there with a variety of things, everything from just yard sale stuff to homemade crafts, and there's a lot of food vendors. This year we have a new vendor coming in who's doing smoked meats, which we're really excited about. We have another new vendor that is roasting their own coffee, so we have higher end coffee beans available.
Right.
There's just everything for everyone.
Is the vendor deadline over? I mean,
we do have a few more spots left, so it's $25 for a 10 by 10 space. You have to bring your own tent. I would say if they can get to us by tomorrow or Wednesday at the latest, because it does take a lot of preparation. We literally line the park with the spots. We use, what do you call it, a field paint stripper. And we do that, and it takes days to prepare that and prepare the layout of the map because we have everybody in a specific spot when they come there.
So probably it would be safe to say that a lot of crafters will be there.
Yes.
And food vendors.
Yeah.
You know, I've known I've always had my lunch there.
Yeah.
You know, over the years.
Yeah, you have your choice of wonderful different food vendors.
So by the time, and I actually ask you this every year, or I mention this every year, by the end of the day, you got to be pretty tired.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the day starts at, well, it depends what time I get up, but I'm there by 5:30 in the morning.
Is
so
that right?
Usually I'm up at 4:30 and get down there, and we've got the coffee brewing already. So I have a volunteer who helps, and we get all the vendors, started that morning. But we do allow setup Friday night. So, if people don't want to get up too early on a Saturday, if they're a vendor, they could come Friday night, put their tent up, and
But just because it closes at 4 doesn't mean you're done.
Right. There's always cleanup. Yeah, there's always cleanup, and the book sale this year. That's another thing we've kind of changed up because we have one of the biggest book sales in the area. I don't know if you remember, the building that it's in. It's all indoors now. We used to drag all those books into the park, and we used to have the Boy Scouts help us, but it just became overwhelming because there were so many items. So we left it in the Simac Welcome Center. It's the brick little schoolhouse across from the library. It works so much better because it doesn't matter what the weather is. You have a nice dry place to go in and shop for your books. It's very well organized. It's by what type of book it is, and the theme, the genre, and then they alphabetize it. So if you know what you're looking for, you want gardening books, you want sports books, you want World War II books, whatever you're looking for, you can find the section pretty easily.
Didn't you used to have a breakfast too?
The Township Fire Department has a breakfast.
The pancake
Yes,
breakfast.
it's really good. It starts at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Till 11.
Till 11. So there's another thing, you can kind of start off your morning a little earlier and
Now, I got to get this straight because I go by there all the time, but I really don't pay a lot of attention. The little brick church at the corner of Creek and 193.
That used to be the Township Hall, and then now it's the Masons Hall. That's a long story.
Really?
That's a very long story because that was built in 1911 when Kingsville was just Kingsville and there was no North Kingsville. And then the story goes that North Kingsville was like, well, why are you building that town hall so far away from the north side? So they weren't too pleased with that, and they actually became a village then.
No kidding.
1911.
I never knew that.
I think it was 19. Actually, it was a little bit later because this is 2015. So I think they became a village must have been 1914 then. So don't hold me to those dates. It's a Monday morning,
Well, I remember, the reason I bring that up, when I was a kid in the 60s, I was in a rock band, and our rock band, for some reason, played there.
Yeah. It used to be more of a community center, and they would have dances there.
It was not a church then?
No, it was never a church, as far as I know.
We thought we were playing in a church, but they had a nice stage.
Yeah.
And it was a dance or something, and I remember playing it, and I remember it because my guitar was out of tune the whole night, and I couldn't get it in tune. But I was probably 15 years old then.
Wow.
And it was a big deal for us because we always wanted to play on a stage, and so they had this stage, and there was quite a few people there. God, that goes back to like 64.
They used to play basketball in there too.
Did they?
I've been told they would have pickup games of basketball. So I know, and I've never been in it. Can you believe it?
Oh, really?
All these years, I've never been in the building. So it's supposed to be really nice, though.
Yeah.
Getting back to that book sale, we're doing an early bird book sale.
Okay.
So that's going to happen Friday, and there's a donation to get in. It's $5 donation to get in to get the best of the books. So if you're really into books, and also DVDs. We have quite a few DVD movies, and they're popular items. They're not, from whatever. When did DVDs come out even?
Oh my God. 10 years ago maybe?
Or whatever. But they're not from the original DVD. There's some good stuff in there.
Really?
We had some donations come through.
See, I kind of collect those. So it would be, how much you sell those for?
$1. Like
$1?
$1 a piece.
Oh my
Yeah.
God,
So
that's
come in
that's
and
a
get.
heck of a deal.
I know it is. It is. So that early bird sale is there. I think it's from 11 to. I gotta look on my list because there's a lot of details here.
On what day?
11 to 7. So Friday, the book sale early bird is 11 to 7.
Okay.
$5 donation to get in. So that's important to know. And then on Saturday, the book sale's open just during lawn sale. So you've got your, 9 to 4, so you can come shop then. And then on Monday, we're going to do a 5 and dime. Because typically we have a lot of books left over, so you can get a book for 10 cents, a child's book for 5 cents. We're making all the kids' books less expensive because we want to get books in the hands of kids. And then you could do $1 a bag.
I'll be darned.
On Monday, because we have a lot of items, and
Now all the proceeds from this go to the library.
Correct. So the event is run by the Friends of the Library, and they donate back about $5,000, $6,000 to children's programming every year.
Excellent.
Yeah, so it is an important fundraiser for us. If we didn't have this, we would be lacking for our children's programming.
Now I know in the wintertime you do have movies that you put on.
Yes.
Usually family oriented.
Yes.
Or always family oriented. Are you going to do any outdoor movies this year?
We are, yes.
Right.
And we actually have a movie series right now for grown-ups. I'm not going to call them adult movies because we kind of don't like using that terminology.
Right.
So we are showing American Sniper on Thursday the 28th. So if you have not seen it, we're expecting a really big crowd. It should be, pretty packed that day.
Very good movie.
Yeah. So we have shown on Thursday afternoon some of the more popular, grown-up movies. This summer we are going to have our summer movie series. The first one will be Father's Day.
June.
So June, is that the 14th or
I think it is. I think it's the 14th. Or is it
no, it's the 21st. Okay, so June 21st. Yep. So that'll be our first one at dusk when it gets dark. So that's usually like 9:30ish to give you an idea. And we're going to play Big Hero 6. That is the summer reading theme this year is all superheroes. So we're going to kick off with that really great family movie, Big Hero 6. So it's a lot.
Do you know
of
any of the other ones that are coming up?
I don't know if I think we have an outline, but check our website. That's the easiest
Or send
place.
me. You always send
I'll
me
definitely send them to you.
Yeah.
So it'll probably be around that third Sunday. They'll be on Sunday evenings, and we'll have one in June, July, and August.
We do them here at the Art Center, Kathy and
Yes.
Penny.
Yeah.
And they are very popular. They, because people don't have drive-ins to go to anymore.
Right.
And this gives them a chance.
Yeah, you got to go down to Andover. I mean, it's not that far, but it is.
They don't have it there anymore.
Oh, they don't have the Andover.
They just have the flea market.
Really? Oh, see, I didn't even know that.
They didn't want to invest into. They wanted to go digital or whatever, and it's really expensive.
Okay.
So and I'm sad because Michelle and I used to drive there.
Right.
Even when we dated many years ago, we'd go there for the evening and have popcorn and hot dogs and watch a movie.
Yeah.
It was always fun.
Oh yeah, we took our kids there a bunch of times now. So
Sure.
there's another one in Kent, and I think there's one in Geauga County too.
And there's one, I think, one or two in Erie.
Okay.
That if you want to drive that way. But,
Right. Yeah, so this is close to home. The popcorn is free. All the summer movies are supported by the Ashtabula Rotary, so they're helping us fund the summer program. So it's real. We're so happy it's going to happen again, and we do. We get you get over 100 people out there in the park.
That's great. I think it's a good
time.
experience. Yeah. Good morning. You're on the air.
Hey, Pat.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Reverend Wilkin again. Matt, you told us to call you sometime again about having us come back out about the pilot dogs thing.
Yeah, we will do that, Reverend. I'm doing an interview right now, so I'll get back to you. I'll email you or call you, okay?
Okay.
All right, buddy. Thank you. All right.
It's the first call I think we've ever had while I've been here.
It wasn't anything to do with what we're talking about.
But it's nice to see a call coming through.
Yeah. And if you want to talk to Mariana, you can call in.
Yeah, call in.
And we'll have
talk,
a chat.
Yeah. Well, we have a Conneaut person coming again to lawn sale, Bert Cole. Well, Monroe, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So he is going to have his third children's book coming out, and we're going to be his debut spot. And it's got a really fun name. I gotta look for it. Bash and the Chocolate Milk Cows.
Yes, I
So
remember seeing that on
we
Facebook.
have activities for the kids, so it is truly a family event. It's not just about the shopping. So we have the Flower Clown coming back. Cracker Jack makes all those cool balloon animals for the kids. There'll be the goat petting farm is always there for them to.
Dennis calls
see
in every
them.
day, and I believe he said his goats are coming.
That's right, they're coming, and we're gonna try to find a shady spot for them since the tree fell down in the park.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. So we'll do that. So there's always fun things. There's going to be like a educational natural history museum booth for the kids to look at.
I'm sure
items.
Bert will also have his book available for purchase and
yes,
signing.
and signing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've been to
definitely.
one of his, and he's great. He's real accessible. He wants to talk to you, and we had a nice conversation. And plus, he's been on the show here as well. Bert and Cole.
He's
good
so
show.
enjoyable to listen to, and the kids love him.
Yeah,
They just
really laid back.
yeah.
Hi, you're on the air.
Hi, Pat. This is Brenda.
Hi,
Hey,
Brenda.
I'm originally from Andover. They do have a little theater on the square.
That's right.
They have an indoor
Yeah.
theater. Yeah, I was talking about the drive-in theater.
Yeah, the drive-in. That's what I thought you meant. But with some people listening, they might not always know that. But there is a little theater on the square. I can't remember the website. I've got it written down somewhere. If I can find it, I'll forward it to you.
Okay, all right.
But I've gone down there a couple times. Pretty neat. They got good popcorn. I sure do miss our theater here in Conneaut.
I do too.
I miss it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gone up a couple times there to Kingsville, and it's been really nice in the evening.
Oh, good.
Make sure you take a blanket and a pillow and be comfortable, and they've got all kinds of good snacks.
Yeah, thanks, Brenda. Yeah, we really have a lot of fun.
Okay, Brenda, thank you.
Okay, yeah, let's enjoy the interview.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, the kids dress in their PJs and they're all snuggled in their blankets.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
There's nothing better than an outdoor movie in
Yeah.
the summertime, and I think your husband helps out with this.
He does. He helps put that side of our white tent on the gazebo, but it makes a great screen and it's
Right.
free, so
Right.
we can't go wrong.
And you have a
there.
sound system too, right?
We do, yeah. The library has had a sound system for years, and
Yeah.
it works really well. We never seem to have any problems with people being able to hear the movies.
Good.
So.
And there's something else you wanted to mention.
Yes, we have a really important event tomorrow coming up, and it's for anybody who has issues with their vision. So it could be macular degeneration, it could be glaucoma, it could be other, eye issues that they're having. And there's a company out of Mentor called Magnifiers and More, and they really specialize in products that can help people who are having some difficulties with their vision. So we had a patron of ours, and she approached us on this because her kids took her all the way out to Mentor, and she was able to get this really neat magnifying device that helps her read now, because she couldn't read the paper anymore.
Sure.
That's how bad
That's
it was
terrible.
getting. It is terrible, and it really takes away a lot of your
Quality of life.
Quality of life, yeah. You feel like you don't know what's going on in the community. She likes to read the paper all the time. So she really convinced us to have this company come out, because not everybody can get out to Mentor.
Mm-hmm.
So tomorrow at 1, and if you could call the library and just let us know you're coming. We have plenty of space available. It's going to be in the children's room, which is handicapped accessible. There's a door on the Academy side street with a ramp if anybody needs a little extra, ease to get into the building. So they're going to be talking about different eye diseases, and then the products that can help people be able to see again, which is, so important.
They won't be giving exams.
No, they won't be giving exams. It'll just be more of a product demonstration and also discussion on the different medical issues that people may.
I know a person that had
experience.
that problem. I think my mom has it too, but she's okay. I mean, she's had some kind of procedures done, but luckily she can still see. And she goes, Pat, there may come a time when I won't even be able to watch television, and you take that away from a person, it is life changing.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you're doing that. I think that's great.
Yeah, and we just feel that's a really important program for everybody to know about. That's coming up. Lawn sale is great, but there's also other.
Sure. Yeah, you guys keep so busy out there.
Yeah, there's always something going on. We had May the 4th be with you last Monday for Star
How'd that
Wars
go?
Day. Oh, it was so much fun. We
Yeah.
had pool noodles, and Beth Vendetti, she came up with this idea to make lightsabers out of pool noodles, and the
She's such a
library was
sweetheart.
packed.
She's a nice
She's a
girl.
sweetheart, and she's very creative. So
Yeah.
love having her on our staff. This week we're interviewing for a new staff member. We've had some staff retire recently.
Oh,
So, we've been encouraging everybody to bring in your library card when you come. Our library is quite small, so we know a lot of our patrons, I'd say like 90% of them by name, but it's really important to bring that card in.
sure.
You don't want somebody fraudulently checking stuff out and then selling it at the
Right.
buyback store or something. And, we want to keep track of everybody and make sure our new staff member also can know who you are.
Hi, you're on the air.
Good morning. When you have this sale, is there a fee to get in, or is it all open?
Thank you for asking. There is a
Thank
$1 donation, for ages 6 and up. And that's how the Friends raise the money for this, to give back to the library. So it's just $1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for $1, you really, you could spend a whole day there. It's
Right.
just, there's so many booths and vendors there that it's time consuming and it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It really
So
is.
kids 5 and under are free. We wanted to do that. But yeah, that $1 donation, we don't care. Find some quarters, find some pocket change, because everything will help in the long run. There's also there's a neat website called Macaroni Kid of Ashtabula. So if no one's ever looked up this website, look it up, because they list all of the events happening for kids in the county on one calendar. And we've been wanting this for years. So this Jessica Delft, I think is her last name, she's put a lot of work into this, and she's going to come to lawn sale and have like free games set up for the kids too to play.
Good.
So even though, the kids are free, but, there's a lot for the adults to do, and they come in for that $1. Steppin' Country is, of course, going to perform between 11 and 12, as they always
What
do.
kind of band is that?
They're line dancers.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. You don't know Stan?
No.
Stan? Okay, he runs Steppin' Country. They're on Dibble Road, and I think they meet weekly.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a really cool group.
Do you have any bands playing?
We're going to have music, but we are kind of shorthanded this year in the DJ department, so we are still kind of pulling that all together.
Okay.
We're hoping Bev Newbold will come back. Last year she was with us.
Singer,
so,
guitars.
yeah, we've reached out to her. What else do we have going on? Bert, of course, will speak a little bit about his new book. So we have that as well. And then at 3:30, we're going to draw for our raffle items. And there are some really great raffle items that have come in. There's 3 different lodging, 2 bed and breakfasts, 1 thing from the Geneva Lodge, Marco Vineyards, of course. We've got wine, we've got a griddle and a pancake basket. There are gift cards to Applebee's and different restaurants around town. There are a lot of different fun
So you have
prizes.
a chance to win some nice gifts.
Yeah, you can buy, raffle tickets. That's the other thing I forgot to mention. You have a $1 donation to get into the lawn sale, but you get a free raffle ticket to enter in to win a $50 gas card.
Yeah.
So it's, you also have that little bonus mixed in.
Sure.
So everybody gets that free raffle ticket.
Okay.
And that's over by the Friends tent. It's by the gazebo. That's where they have all the raffle prizes. And we have our quilt raffle as always. So
And I find it interesting. You have it rain or shine.
We do. Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't
You
matter.
don't have to worry about rain that day. It's supposed to be nice and sunny and warm.
Yeah, we don't even look at the weather because it's
Yeah.
going to happen no matter what.
Yeah,
So
no matter
it's-
what.
Yeah, we don't want to even stress
Have you
ourselves
ever
out.
had it with rain?
Yes.
I think one year
Actually,
I went and it was raining.
And last year it rained a little bit and it was chilly. The other 3 years prior, it was pretty nice. And before that, gosh, I think I've been doing this almost 8 or 9 years now. I can't even keep track. But I think maybe there's one other year that it was pretty darn cold.
I kind of remember that.
Yeah, but otherwise it's been pretty good. We should have had it this weekend.
Yeah, really.
Seems like Mother's Day weekend is always really nice. I'm starting to track that weather.
we took our car to, this is a couple of years ago, we took our car to Great Lakes car dealership to have an oil change or something, and Michelle says, "What do you want to do?" And I go, "We might as well go to the lawn
Yeah.
right here." We just walked down, not
Yeah.
that far away,
Right.
and we had a ball. We had lunch
Yeah.
and everything. It was nice. It
Yeah.
really was. Yeah.
And you see a lot of old friends, and you know. it's
After a
just-
long winter, it's
Yeah.
nice to have some fellowship with
Yeah,
friends.
everything's in bloom, and you know, just a great community event.
Isn't it amazing how things have just kind of blossomed in the last 3 days or so?
Yeah.
It's like overnight. You wake up and, oh my God, that tree is green.
I know the lilacs are just wonderful.
Yeah, yeah.
They're starting to smell real pretty, and
Well, you're going to have
yeah.
some good weather for this.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that you got a chance to come in.
I am so happy I could come in as well.
You got to come back
Yeah.
and see us more often. It's been a while.
It has been a while. We should just do
You
a
should-
regular schedule.
You should do it like once a
Gig,
month if you
yeah.
ever had time. You just
Yeah.
it's been so busy. I know it's hard to do.
Yeah.
But there's so much stuff going on out there that we like to keep people
Yeah.
informed.
And check out our website. Everything's usually listed on there.
How do you get to that?
Just go to Google and type in Kingsville Public Library. That's the easiest way to get
That'll
to
take
it.
you there.
You'll find it.
Okay.
Yep, the picture will pop up on the right, and you'll be able to find us. We also have a Facebook page.
You do.
Always posting on our Facebook page. Become one of our friends. Friend us on
I'll have to
Facebook.
do that.
Yeah, there's pretty much every day you're getting some kind of feed on there.
I'll be darned.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We're not on Twitter yet. That's just we don't have time for that.
I don't do Twitter. I don't do the
So,
whole
but
other
Facebook, yeah, we're definitely on there.
Okay, the race starts, the 5K walk race.
Yes.
Starts-
Registration 7:15 a.m. at Dr. Infield's office on Route 193. The race will promptly start at 8.
Okay.
Usually finished up by 9, so we can open up those gates at lawn sale. It runs from 9 to 4. It's a $1 donation to get in unless you're 5 years old and younger. Big book sale. We got the pre-sale on Friday.
Friday, tell them
For
about
the
that.
hardcore, book sale people, that's a $5 donation. And
DVDs will be on hand as well.
yeah, DVDs, audiobooks. We usually have some puzzles. We have some chairs this year that we're going to be getting rid of, like office type chairs. Those, and we're going to sell them really inexpensively. There's going to be cake pans too. I think we have some extra cake pans. So you never know what you're going to find. So just come on
You
out.
had cake pans last year, didn't you?
Well, we're circulating those like books, but we had some duplicates.
Oh,
So
okay.
I only have so much space, so we got to get rid of the duplicates.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so we've got some neat stuff.
If you're looking for a really good time, check out the lawn sale at the Kingsville Public Library
Yeah.
at 193. I'm 193, and they do have a shuttle,
Yeah.
shuttle, and so save you from a lot of walking and stuff and
Yeah.
parking problems.
But if the weather's nice, people probably won't mind getting
And it's
out
supposed to
and
be, I
walking
think,
a little bit.
72, 75
Yeah.
degrees on Saturday with sun, so
Yeah.
I think it'd be good to go.
Yeah, a lot of people are down at the Little League Park, so go to the baseball game and come back up, have
Yeah.
lunch by us,
Yeah.
and enjoy
Yeah.
the afternoon.
And they also have the Kingsville Fire Department
Mm-hmm.
has a pancake breakfast from 7 a.m. until 11, and that's at the fire hall, right?
Yes, that's at the fire hall.
So
Yep.
you want to check that out as well.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
sounds really good. They have a really good menu
Yeah.
and very affordable too.
Yes,
Mariana, thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks, Pat.
Good luck, and maybe we'll see you next month.
I hope so.
Okay.
Yeah.